Hello to Evie Irie. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank me that chat to you today. So, can you tell me roughly how long have you been a singer songwriter for?
I've been a singer-songwriter since I was 13, 12. So 10 years.
So, what is it like?
Crazy.
Was it like to go into the recording studio when you recorded your debut EP called 5 Weeks in LA?
It it was very casual. It was the first time that I worked with LA producers, so it was very different than what I was used to, but I had been in some like proper studio sessions beforehand, so it wasn't like I didn't feel unfamiliar in the territory. I just felt more excited that I got to work with like such brilliant, talented people. Um, and it was just unique. It was unique and it was so formative and such an amazing experience to have at such a young age because I just turned 16 and I was just having the time of my life. So very fond memories.
So, can you remember the single that you released called Better
I'm
Than
not
This?
Which one?
Better Than This.
Oh, better than this. Yeah.
Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah. So I wrote this actually with some people who I wrote my first EP with. And I never intended on putting it out, but I think that I ended up getting a sync on it of some kind. Some sync company, like someone reached out and they're like, "We want to put this in a Netflix TV show." Or like a Hulu or something. I remember it went in something. Maybe it was with Anna Kendrick, a movie with Anna Kendrick in it. And I was like, "Sounds great." And they're like, we're gonna have to release it if you're gonna put it in this movie. I'm like, "Okay, cool. I love this song." Um, and I just wrote it like randomly one day. Like there's really no rhyme or reason behind it. It was just like a writing session that we went into and we wrote. And I think I was probably writing for my project and writing for singles, but it wasn't like anything that I personally like gravitated to the most. But it just had a little life of its own and got in the sync and I released it and then it got added to like some playlists and people started to like it and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is great.
So, what was it like to record the Out the Back soundtrack?
That was really fun. I got to work with Tim Mitchin on that and I was in Australia at the time. So it was just really great. I went to a studio that this was a really like popular studio that a lot of people recorded at back in Australia. Um, but now it's shut down, which is really sad. And I'd worked out of there quite a bit. It's actually where I found like one of my main collaborators. We like were put in a really random writing camp together at the studio and I like found him and connected with him. So I got to go back there to that studio to record that soundtrack and it was so fun. Tim Mitchin, who I got to work with doing the outro song of that movie, he is stupidly talented. Like what a genius. It blows my mind. So that was really awesome.
You also did a song with, wrote, I guess it was Danny DeVito. So, called I Want It. So, what was that single like?
That single was just very fun. It was very fun and it was kind of at a point of my career where I was like, I am taking this way too seriously. I need to like chill out very much and I need to just not brain surgery. Like no one is dying here. We're literally meant to be having fun. Like let's just do that. So I wanted to put out Danny DeVito, I Want It because I'm like, this is there's no way that I can't have fun doing it. Which is funny actually because when I put it out, I was actually very stressed, even though that was not the purpose of it. But wow. I haven't thought about that song in a second. It was kind of just like okay, I'm gonna try this out. I did it independently as well. It was the first song I released after being dropped by my label. So it was really just an experiment and it was fun. All of this stuff is just fun.
So, what's it like, to record your latest single called "I'm Not Sorry"?
Wait, I didn't hear because of your accent. What did you say? Miss that?
Um, can you tell me more about your latest single called "I'm Not Sorry"?
Oh yeah. I'm not sorry. I wrote this back in Australia as well with one of my main collaborators, Xavier Dunn. We I I ha- Honestly, I have a list in my phone, a running list of all the things that men have done and said that are just like out of pocket and just like outright crazy and weird and uncalled for and uncanny, to be completely frank. And my friend had told me a story about a yacht party that she went on and how there was this man who was dressed up as a pirate with, I think he had a parrot on him, and he was just so creepy. And the story was just repulsive. Like, it made me sick. I'm like, ew, this is so gross. And I'm like, you know what? This is why I'm like afraid to do things. This is why I'm like not being my full self because people like this in the world exist. Screw that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry for literally being myself. Like, that is not what we're doing anymore. It's over. That time is over. It's done. And so we started writing this song that was just this anthemic girl, like, not even girl. Like, I think it's just like F the man. Like, not just like the man in general, not like men, like the man, like F the man, because who says we can't just like live authentically and not be happy? Like, what's that all about?
So, what's it like to be a independent artist for you?
Well, it's a lot of work. It's very emotionally taxing and tiring, but also it's very liberating. And it's nice to be able to have space to take breaks and to listen to yourself. And I find that for me, when I was at a label, it was hard for me to actually slow down and listen to my own voice because there was so many other voices at play and so many other people, so many things to worry about. The the It's a tricky one because being independent is like a great thing and also so hard, especially being under resourced. Like, that's incredibly difficult, but it's very liberating and it's required me to have a lot more resilience and than I thought I would have and take on way more responsibility than I would have ever thought I would have and other roles other than music that I have. Not that it's good or bad, but it's just different and it's a challenge, but it's kind of beautiful to not have so much external pressure.
So, have you got any upcoming gigs to
I
promote?
do. I'm going to be going on tour starting August 28th until the end of September. We have a bus and we're going all across America. And we. Hello?
No, carry on.
I think it cut out a little. Hello?
No, carry on.
It's called the Weird Throb Tour, and we're gonna be on tour in so many different states across America. I don't want to say almost all of them because we're not going to 50 states, but we have, I think, 25 shows over 30 days. So if anyone is in America, take a look at the poster because we might be coming to you.
So, finally, can you tell me, listeners, where can I find you on your social media?
You can find me on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube at Evie Irie, Evie. And if you want to just look at my life and behind the scenes of my music and everything, or tour updates, life updates, all the things, music updates, Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And I think I'm not on Twitter, but I'm sure I have a Twitter.
Thank you for
Evie.
chat to you today.
It was a pleasure to chat with you. Thank you so much.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Goodbye.
Bye.